Hello friends, this is Mary Frederick's Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I want to show you a very simple card using Marvelous Nature and Courage and Faith, which has these wonderful Bible verses that I think would seriously encourage and inspire anybody. So let's begin. You're simply going to have your card base, and I'm using Orchid Oasis, and cutting it at, well, let's see, 4 1/4, and that's it, by 11 the long way, and then I'm going to fold it at 5 1/2, kind of like we always do. And then my top piece will be just a 1/4 of an inch shorter, so it will be 4 by 5 1/4, and I'll also have an inside piece of the same size. Okay, simple cutting. And then this is just a small scrap piece that's 3 by 4, I believe, and I'm going to be trimming it down. So to start with, I just get my Orchid Oasis and simply ink it up. Make sure I get the tips, because really all I'm wanting this for is to show my birds. Let's get it right side up, okay? I'm going to show them the tips of my bird's wings and here. Okay. Now I want to wipe that off, because I'm going to do something a little fun with this. Get it wiped off good. Put my Orchid Oasis, I think I'll put it on the bottom. Just stamp it on there, maybe a little more. And then I'm using a Sure Afternoon, which is just a beautiful, one of the newer colors, which I'm loving as well. Now, to be fun, I'm going to take my little dauber, and I'm loving the daubers. You really need to have some on hand. And just kind of blend that edge in a little bit. I could almost do it anywhere, just to give it some interest. And now the tricky part is to get this right in the middle. Won't matter too much, and I'll show you why in a minute. See how that kind of blended together with the edges, instead of giving a hard line, which is what came out on this one when I didn't do the dauber blending. I think this one even came out better, leaving it, blending it up a little more. And then what I'll do is I'm going to cut all along here. Don't worry about the wings, because we've already got a space for them. Let's just use this one for time's sake. And actually, I could go right to the edge, but I like leaving a little bit of a border. Okay. So this is going to just simply layer on here. See how that works out? So it doesn't, he's still got his wings. And actually, if I had them with me, I would probably use some pop-up dots to pop that up a little bit. But since I didn't bring that, I'm just going to use the adhesive to put it on. But it would probably look a little better if it was popped up. I always like to use those dimensionals, I guess is what we're supposed to call them. And that's going to go here. And then I'll just do a quick little phrase. I think it's cute. Lots of love. There's a little bit of a glare, so I'm in trouble. That's pretty good. Okay, so that's our front. I love these mats. It helps me so that my glue doesn't get, my tape runner doesn't get all clogged up. Now on the inside, use our other piece like that. And something just to show you a little different way of doing it. I'm going to take my stamp, and which is this? This is the afternoon blue one, and dab it right on the stamp like that. Just, like I say, trying to add some interest. Take the Orchid Oasis and mix it in a little bit. See how that turns out. It's always fun. Always a little bit of a surprise. Let's get that down where you can see it. And then let's do the same with the words. Don't you love this? May the Lord bless you and keep you. Who wouldn't like that kind of blessing? And let's do that half and half again. These daubers nice, and they're so cheap. I get like 5 of them in a pack, and they wash out. You can use them a long time. So there you are. Now this one doesn't really need it, but sometimes if I've gotten a smudge somewhere, I use a piece like this to, and that is cut from this grouping of In Color DSP. And you can get the Regals and the Brights and the Subtles, all of them in these colors. And you might think, oh, it's not so exciting compared to some of our other DSP, but it does go with everything. So there you are. Don't mind my finger, I banged it in the door. So hopefully it'll grow out. Yeah, let's be different and do the polka dot side. And again, you don't necessarily need that, but it is kind of nice to have those papers that just match whatever you're doing. And then I would just go ahead and put this on the inside, and there you are. Simple, simple stamp. Kind of fun using sponge daubers and direct to the stamp. So thanks for stopping. Bye.